Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from jagfx.com. It is Saturday, the 3rd of August 2024. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So that's the second and third books in my series. Keeping in mind, I've got a new one, this fourth one here, Profitable Forex Trading. Uses hedging, stuff like that. I do have a hedging Telegram group that everyone's more than welcome to join. I've also just started up last week I started up a $50,000 challenge with, I think it's FX2, prop firm. I'm only starting small and I'm calling those trades live in the group. So I'm positive for the end of the week, just a few dollars, but I'm just trying to find my groove, then I'll ramp it up slowly as we go. It's on the 4-hour chart, so it's a bit of work for me. Okay, let's hope everyone's weekend's going okay. My football team played yesterday. They had a win, just scraped through a game, but win's a win, so it's all good. What else? If you do like these videos, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know they're not the greatest production this side of Hollywood, but someone's starting up their tuk-tuk, as be the case. But yeah, they get the message across. That's the main thing. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at TradingView. This is TradingView. I do all my analysis for you guys and girls on TradingView. The only reason I use TradingView is there's two reasons. One, if I need backup charts, if I'm away from my laptop, I can go to my tablet, or if worst case scenario, I can go to my phone and TradingView. Being cloud-based or web-based, I can access the same charts on those devices. The second reason is it's a lot easier to write these notes. MT5, which I use most of my tradings on MT5 or MT4 with some of the prop firms. It's just a pain in the butt writing notes, but TradingView is good for it, so that's the reason I use it. All right, I'm not a trade signal provider. This is just a sample of the pairs I'm trading, and a lot of these pairs I trade on my private trading. I'm going to add few more to my private trading, so yeah, so it's in alphabetical order. Highlighting light blue means there's trade on, some trade action being taken. Highlighting orange means there's something I want to talk about in this video. Highlighting dark blue means there's trade on, no action taken. And if there was no highlight, which in this case is just the three more out of curiosity pairs, no trade on. So I've got trades on every pair at the moment. As I said, I'm not a trade signal provider. You'll see the pair, if there's a trade on, it'll be marked with what do you call it? The lines at the time. So this is a sell trade, so you'll have my information here on the right. So the Tuesday, 16th of July, new sell signal. So that's on the open of this candle here. If you look down, you'll see that's the 16th. You see down there, 16th of July. So this one's gone in my favor right from the get-go. When I take a trade in this group, I call the trade in the daily update that I post every day, obviously, Monday to Friday. That's posted in the Facebook group and the Telegram channels, and also take a screenshot, which I post, and I place that screenshot in the shared folder everyone's got access to. So it's all very transparent. The new candle for me is 4 a.m. local. I live in Cambodia, so for me that's 4 a.m. local is when the new candle is, which is 5 p.m. New York. I don't get out of bed till 6:30 in the morning, so 2.5 hours later, not much happens in that time. So I'm living in a pretty good time zone for the daily chart. Probably the best time zone would be Australia, actually, because they're 3 hours in front. But yeah, this is a pretty good time zone, so it suits me. So, right, let's get into it. So this is Oz Swiss. It's highlighted in light blue, means there's been action taken. There's a trade taken, 16th of July. You can read my notes on the trade here. There's a high-risk trade against the trend. Trend's up, moving averages. MACD flat above the zero level, which is a sell. Had hidden bearish divergence, which I love, and that's made a note there. Took the trade. It's gone down. It's fallen off a cliff, so that's a big move. 500, 600 pips or so. And any trade management is also called every day. So anytime I do trade management, so 22nd of July, I close half, so hopefully it's in here somewhere. So in here. When I open this candle, I close half, and I'm going to just trail my stop down, hopefully lock in a lot more of this profit. That's the Oz Swiss. The trading's actually going pretty well because all these big moves, I've been on the right side, which is great. And you look at this, There's a buy there. It's good. Sell there if you took it. Nice buy. Now, you may have been stopped out, but there would have been an opportunity to get in again on a trend line break because that buy signal remained valid, and it's a nice one. So, pretty good trading on that pair. Aussie, New Zealand, it's highlighting orange for a reason. I've been stopped out of a trade. Now, what I do is I just leave these trades on the chart for the weekend video to show you guys and girls what's happened. So, once just pop the blister on, damn. Hang on a sec, pause. Yeah, sorry about that interruption. I've got a huge blister on my back of my heel from a bug bite, and I just was scratching it and it burst, and about half a litre of fluid run down onto the floor, so I had to clean that up. All good. I digress. All right, yeah, so I just leave these on the charts to show what's happened for the video, that's all. So we took this buy on the 11th of June back here. It was the old double hamstring. I don't know why I was thinking hamstring. Double divergence. Hidden bullish followed by regular bullish. There's been some movement there. Eventually moved my stop up to there, and it was stopped out on the 1st of August for a overall nice profit. So stopped out here, so locked in half, already closed half, and the other half was there. I took this sell on the 18th of July. 1st of August closed half, so let's have a look where that is. I'm hoping it's in here somewhere on the open there, yeah. So closed half. It went sideways for a long time. The original stop was up there. You can see the number, it was above this, so it didn't threaten my stop. It went sideways, then eventually dropped nicely. As soon as I got to the moving averages, I looked down here. MACD Platinum's also at the 0 level. That's a good time to take some action there. So closed half, moved my stop down. Can't lose on the sell trade down. Can't lose on that, even though my stop's on the wrong side of the entry level because I closed half here. So overall winner and nice winner on the buy. And as I said, I'll tidy up the chart once I'm done. Looking good on the Aussie New Zealand. Be quiet, children. Why is it every time on a Saturday I do this video? Yeah, well, kids having fun. All right, CAD Swiss in the sell. Hang on a sec, what's going on here? Move this a bit so you can read it. All right, we took a sell. Again, hidden bearish divergence. Love the hidden divergence. I take every trade on if you just took hidden divergence trades, you do all right. Took a sell 8th of July. It went against me a little bit, not too bad. And it's dropped down nicely. 19th of July closed half. Hang on, when I take it, 8th of July. 19th of July closed half. So let's have a look. It'll be in here somewhere. Yeah, MACD Platinum just through the 0 level in this little area here. Closed half. Dragged my stop down. Now it's just fallen off a cliff the last 2 days, Thursday and Friday. So ideally I want to be dragging this stop down somewhere. I'm going to tighten up a bit more profit in some of these trades. But in the meantime, it's just heading down. So nothing to get excited about, other than we can't lose on the CAD Swiss. Euro Aussie, another winning trade. By the looks, if it comes up, maybe. There we go. Took a buy. Now, this was a little bit tricky because there's no green QMP filtered dot. Didn't get a red one up here. I don't know why. For some reason, TradingView didn't give me one. So I took this trade off... MT5, and there's notes there on that, and I was called it at the time. So no dramas. Took the buy in here. It was equivalent to an MT5 one. If you hadn't got in there, you could have drawn this trend line across the highs here and taken it in here somewhere. You probably got a better entry. Probably on the open of this candle here, you could have got in there. But it's been going up nicely. 18th of July closed half, so let's have a look where that is. I think that's yeah. So prices in the moving averages, so I closed half here. There's a bit of profit there. Moved my stop up, and since I've moved my stop right up here now, so can't lose on that, and this thing's just heading up. And this big moves in a lot of the pairs during the week have been great because I do get stuck in a few trades where I'm trying different things on live accounts, which you believe. And I've been in trades like since last year in some of my pairs, and I've got out of a lot of them, including covering the swap. So it's just a matter of being patient, having good margin, having available margin, being able to cover all that, so it's no dramas. Right, EuroCAD, highlighted in orange. We do have a loser, ladies and gentlemen. It's highlighted in orange, like I said. The buy trade's looking good. So we're in this buy from the 2nd of July, so it's in here. That's going okay. We've moved the stop up, can't lose on that. Stop's there. Now, what I want to do now is move that stop up even higher if I can. So the moving average is starting to go to the upside. Price is heading up. Now, we took the sell in here. So I took the sell, a little bit messy because it's all moved a bit. Took the sell on the 1st of August. It looked pretty good. There's a little bit of divergence there. Regular bearish divergence. I've since extended the line but it was initially up here. And after the news on Friday, there's the US employment numbers. I haven't had a look at the figures, what they were. I don't really care. But it wasn't in my favour, obviously. And this is just shot up, stopped me out for a full loss. So 2nd of August stopped out for a full loss. So that is a losing trade. But the good thing is I'm in this buy trade still. It's only a partial buy, but as soon as that shot up, this means I'm making profit on this. So this profit will help offset the loss on this sell. Now, we've still got regular bearish divergence here at the moment. So what I'm assuming is, looking at the cross on the MACD Platinum, which is above the 0 level, there's probably going to be a new green QMP dot in the next day or so. Definitely not Monday, but maybe on Tuesday. Then I'll just look for another sell. With the MACD Platinum above the 0 level, this divergence, I'll look for another sell. In the meantime, hopefully I can drag the stop up on the buy and lock in some further profit there, and we'll clear this loss. So the system does lose, and there we go. Took the trade on the open of this candle and lost the very next candle. So they're short and sharp. Euro USD. Now, this is a little bit tricky. Bear with me here. A few things. First up, Monday. This is the only new trade signal for Monday. So here it is. Green dot. QMP filter dot. MACD Platinum's just below the 0 level, which is not ideal. But have a look at the moving averages. They've been very tight and fairly flat for, what's that? That's since... Let's even go back a little bit further. It's even been back here, you know. We're talking about December last year. The euro hasn't gone very far at all, but it's been enough to give us some trade signals, but just, as you'll see in about 2 seconds. Right, let's go what happened. Other than we got this new trade on Monday, it's a big candle. I don't really like these big candles like that. It's obviously news affected from Friday. There is sort of support there. It's not ideal. I want to see it clear this sort of level on price. So we've got a buy in here, assuming that the market opens pretty close to where it closed on Friday. The stop for that trade is going to be here. I've already marked up the notes. You can read them. Valid buy signal, but yeah, it's just everything's a bit sideways, and a big candle like that makes me a little bit gun shy. When you see green dashed lines like this, it's a big round number. In this case, it's a 1.1 level, which is a big round number. So I really want to see price push up towards that if we can. That'd be great. So what else has happened here? So 3rd of July, took a new buy signal. It was in here. There's my trade management on that. And 30th of July, stopped out for an overall profit. So let's have a look at the 30th. 18, 19, 20. Where are the 30th? There. So stopped out here. 30th. Next one, that one actually. Come close on the 29th, definitely stopped out at 30. So took a profit there. As I said, I've just leave this on the screen for the weekend video. So I that was good. Then I took a sell on the 22nd of July, closed half on the 31st of July, something that'll be in here somewhere. We're back deep, platinum through the 0 level, prices at moving averages. Dragged my stop nice and tight in close, and it was stopped out on the 2nd of August, which was yesterday, for an overall profit. So stopped out on the buy for profit. Even though this is all sideways, so we took a profit on the buy, took a profit on this sell. Now, hopefully, we're going for a buy again. So, as I said, I'll tidy up. I'll remove these trades from the charts. So, all you'll see is this buy from Monday, new buy signal on the Euro USD. Hope that all makes sense. I know it's a bit messy because I leave them on the charts, but let's get on with it. Pound Swiss, we're in a sell, looking good. Another one of these ones is a double top or a very dodgy, not dodgy, a very slight hidden bearish divergence. So combination of things there, which I like. I love double tops or resistance or support levels on the daily time frame in Forex. They work a lot of the time, not all the time, not like everything. So it's a high risk trade because the trend has been up. Looking at the moving averages, there was this sort of range here. It did stagger a bit on this previous blue line here. I just didn't extend it because I didn't want to mess up the chart. But it did stagger. What was resistance sometimes becomes support. Resistance, bang, bang, bang. There's support, resistance there, up, and it's again blue line before breaking down nicely. Powered through this low here, so I can probably get rid of that line. It's no longer really relevant. Power through that, and it's just dropped off a cliff the last 4 days, which is great because we're in sell. Can't lose. Stops down. Looking to drag this stop down and lock in some profit. So it's looking good on the pound Swiss. Pound yen, same deal. We're in a sell here if it comes up. There we go. I think that was on regular bearish divergence. So higher highs on price and lower highs on the MACD Platinum. So it's a yen pair. I've thrown back in the mix. Trend is definitely up, so it's a high risk trade against the trend. Went nowhere for a few days, then suddenly dropped down 23rd. So in here I closed half, which is probably, in hindsight, it's probably a bit early. I got 23rd there, 23rd. On the open of that candle, yeah. It just looked like it was struggling a bit. The MACD Platinum was already through the zero level. Price had got close to the 50 moving average. It was a high risk trade to begin with, so I just closed half. But we're still in trade, and it's just dropped nicely. Again, the stop's down. Can't lose on this trade at all. Looking good. Pound USD is highlighted in orange. Means something happened, which means now I messed this up, I think. All right. What I'm going to explain here. I took a buy on the 4th of July, which is here. A lot of background noise. Sorry about that. Hang on a sec. Yeah, sorry. Kids screaming, dogs barking, and a motorbike right below my balcony. All right, took a buy on the 4th of July here. Now, and this is here. This is the information here. 10th of July closed half. So let's have a look at 10th of July. So, yeah, it was going nowhere fast. It had this bearish candle. MACD Platinum through the zero level. So I closed half. Now it's got up nicely. It's got up. Hang on a sec. All right, get back in it. The kids aren't going away. It closed half. It was MACD Platinum through the zero. Like I said, it looked like it was that ugly candles in here. Now it's got up nicely. It's got up to the 1,300 level, which is this green dash line here. Now, then it's given me this sell signal, and I took the sell. So life's good there, which is this one here, the 19th of July, the sell. But I should have done more with this buy. I should have brought it up tighter, especially when it started to... I normally trail the stop. When the trend is with the trend, I give it room to move. So I normally trail the stop somewhere between the 50 and 100 moving averages, in this case, which is spot on. I just feel like I've left some profit on the table on this, especially when we had a sell on. It's not the end of the world. So I stopped out on the 1st of August, which is this candle here, this big bearish candle. I probably could have brought the stop up a little bit. And I'm probably kicking myself for no reason here. I should have done better on this. And look, now I'm looking at it again. I'm thinking I've probably done the right thing. Took this sell anyways, and I've already closed half. So 31st of July, let's have a look in here. I'd say, yeah, MACD Platinum through the zero level, and price is close to the moving averages. It's a high risk trade against the trend. Regular bearish divergence. I'm closing half. Drag my stop inside the entry level. So I can't lose on the sell, and I'm probably kicking myself a bit too much for the buy. Didn't lose on the buy. Didn't lose. Just probably didn't do as well as I should. It was a very small overall profit. But the sell, we're making a little bit more. And generally the pound USD follows the euro USD. And now we've got a new buy signal on the euro. So I might be tightening up this stop on the sell. Might see how we go. I'll give it another day. I might bring it down in here somewhere. But yeah, so we've been stopped out on the buy, only in the sell, can't lose. I'll tidy up the chart, as I said. New Zealand CAD in a buy, it's heading in the right direction, life's good. Now, this is the second buy. I did take a buy on the 8th of July here. It was stopped out. In my hedging, this is because this was the old double whammy on the divergence 1, 2, hidden bullish, followed by regular bullish. Take that trade every day of the week. MACD platinum still below the zero level. So in my hedging, that's a buy, that's a hedge sell, or in my case, it was a hedge sell and a new sequence for a sell. So it's a second sequence. This trade here is a second buy on sequence 1 and a hedge buy on sequence 2 and a new sequence 3 buy. That's a little bit confusing. You can go across to my hedging channel if you're a bit confused, and it's all explained in there. But this buy, we've taken a buy, standalone, got a stop in place there. MACD platinum still below the zero level. Prices at the moving averages. I just want to see where it goes here, so I just keep a close eye on this. But I like this double sort of, if you just traded this pattern, the two divergences, hidden followed by regular, and it could apply to the bearish side also. I seem to notice it more on the bullish side. I think I just noticed one recently on the bearish side, but it's more, it seems to happen a lot more for me on the bullish side. I don't know why. But we're looking good. Price is above the entry, which is good. Silver, XAG, USD. We're in a buy here, and it's going nowhere fast. There's nice divergences, regular bullish divergence. So we've got lower lows on price and a high low on the MACD platinum just. So we've come down some support at the 240 as the fly annoys me. And so we'll see how we go. It's not quite, it's below the entry level a bit. Stop down here, so you have to wait and see. All right, next three pairs are just more our curiosity. The US dollar, which is the US dollar against those 6 currencies there. I find it tends to move inversely correlated with the Euro USD. I was trading this for a while, and if I only had one instrument, there was no currencies on the platform. Well, there would be currencies. This would be one index I'd trade. I was doing a bit of research on futures on currencies because I wouldn't mind having to go at futures. I used to be a futures trader back in the 90s. I had to go at futures. I can still remember my very first trade. My very first live trade was a 3-year bonds in Australia, and I made some money on it. I actually made pretty good money on it considering the size of the account. But yeah, I was going to have a look at futures. It's something I will have a look at in the future, pardon the pun. But yeah, last signal, this is a sell. As I said, there's a buy on the euro and inversely correlated. So needless to say, there's going to be a sell signal on this. And again, this has got the same sort of range bound as the Euro USD. Right, US 500 is the US stock market. I just put the signals, the valid trade signals on here. I don't trade it. It's the US stock market, which generally has a bullish bias, which means it tends to go up most of the time. Not always. What goes up must come down. But we're having a look here. We draw the divergence, etc. So, there's all this regular bearish divergence up here. And eventually got the sell signal actually worked. Back to the moving averages. MACD platinum through the zero level. Get out of dodge. Tighten things up. Then we've got this buy signal here based on hidden bullish divergence. And if you just ignore those 2 candles there, that's a pretty good signal. But as Murphy's Law would have it, it didn't turn out to be. 2 days straight down. And we've got this red dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, hence the grey vertical line, which is a warning signal. So you probably stopped out if you weren't already, or you probably seriously considered getting out. But we'll keep an eye on this and we'll see if it does the old divergence again. So we'll watch. Bitcoin got back up to 70,000, then fell off a cliff again. So the last signal was this sell here. Now, it was a pretty good signal. There's divergence there. Hidden, and all right, yeah, hidden bearish divergence. And here's this example I was talking about of the now. Now, if you were stopped out, say your stop was below the 70,000 level, which is this green line here. If you were stopped out of this sell, it's not the end of the world because you can draw this sell signal still valid. It's gone up, the price has come down. So you just draw this trend line across the lows here, and these are all in place. So you can draw them, and I don't worry about the drawing. I draw across the bodies when I do candles. I sort of ignore the wicks, as you notice, which as long as you draw trend lines consistently the same each time, you'll have the same results. So that's the way I draw them. I know it's probably not the technically correct way to draw them, but I've always done it that way. You can see here, I was ignoring the wicks and just going through the body of the camel, across the body. So here we've got the hidden bearish divergence, followed by regular bearish divergence. Break of this trend line. If you were stopped out here, take the sell or take another sell. So if you didn't take it on open of this candle, definitely on the open of this candle. And it's proved to be a winner. Hindsight's a great tool, obviously, and the MACD Platinum's getting closer to the zero level. And keep in mind, this is a 24/7 market, so this is ticking over now. This is Saturday's candle as we speak. Forex doesn't have a Saturday candle. So it's come back down to the 60,000 level. So yeah, it's just so there's your 1-2 on the bearish side, as I was talking about before. Good, strong signal. If you just traded that one setup, they're far and few between, but geez, they work out well most of the time. Like when I say most of the time, probably 90% of the time. Nothing's 100%, all right? I can't guarantee you that. But you should make money, enough money on all the winners to cover any losers you do have. So that's it, boys and girls, for the charts. Like I said, I post all these screenshots of all the trades I call in the daily updates, which go to Telegram channels and the Facebook group. Now, with the Telegram channels, I've also got the hedging channel. If you're interested in hedging, you can go to that. Yeah, I look forward to closing out some of these trades and profit during the week, or at least tightening the stops up and that. It's been a pretty good couple of weeks for us trading-wise, and I know I'm getting some feedback too in the groups that a few of the traders members have done well also. So yeah, it's been good, and my prop firm accounts are going all right, so life's all right at the moment. And I'm doing the 4-hour on the hedging group with the other prop firm, the smaller one, the 50,000 one, so we'll see how that goes. All right, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. What time is it for me? 1:10 p.m. Saturday afternoon. I'll have some food because that's what I tend to forget to eat, and I'll probably go and watch some football. All right, thanks for watching. And cheers.